She been dissing me for 2 months, and by track 3, I was like,
you forgot about it.
It didn't matter.
Yeah,
it's not even important.
True.
Because we just waiting for the music. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cardi has been home for years coming up with rebuttals for you bitches that say your nigga been cheating on you.
All right, it's time to show and prove. Now, Joe was very skeptical of the new Cardi album. Am I the Drama has come out. I did a review. Y'all should go check it out. I like the album. Let's see what Joe has to say. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Listen, a lot of shots from Cardi B on this project.
Yeah, she lets some people have it.
A lot of shots from Cardi B. Later we'll get to the Bia and the JT disses, but
yes, she bodied both of them.
I don't see anybody addressing this. She got right to it. Somebody's getting belt to ass.
Who you did that to?
I'm not saying, but sound like somebody's getting belt to ass. Mm-hmm. Yo, dog, not right now. We glazing. I'm glazing right now. I don't have time for this. I'm not saying who I think this is to, but I think she's talking to somebody. I'm not about to be part of the reason why bitches start shooting at each other. But, I mean, I guess the first thing I have to say is album title, Am I the Drama? I came away with, bitch, yes.
For sure. No question.
Yes, you are all of it, most of the reasons.
And you like it.
You love it.
Word.
Her disses on this project were kind of like lethal a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
she killed Bia.
I thought that JT had it the worst.
Oh, JT had it pretty bad.
I thought JT had it the absolute.
Nigga, she would have men, so it was a lot.
She told.
She said that you like to share bags.
She said, yo, you share bags with your nigga.
And I don't put a dildo.
She said, your mother don't want you. You Brenda had a baby ass bitch.
She went crazy.
You don't say that to nobody. Right. She said, my nigga be cheating, but you be putting a dildo in your dude's ass.
Yeah.
See, and this is why you can't play with chicks. Especially Bronx chicks.
At all.
They about to just say whatever before they shoot you. I feel like she really hit her core audience, which is girls that got cheated on, girls that met a new rich nigga after they got cheated on. What?
I think she catered to a lot of different audiences.
Strip club.
No, she did.
And niggas that's birds.
I think she covered a lot of bases.
Yo, let me ask you this
like her.
What do you think her core audience is nowadays?
She's got a big core.
Yeah, she has a very big fan base. Yeah.
It's women. It's
for sure.
It's women centric. It's women that are in fashion. It's women that are in her tax bracket. It's women that are in. She's in a different club. She's going. Cardi is.
Yeah. All right.
It's different. But on this album, very early on, you just reminded of how likable Cardi is.
Yes.
Word.
Her personality jumps out. Like, she's warm. She's lovable. She's gonna reel you in.
Yeah.
She been dissing me for 2 months, and by track 3, I was like,
you forgot about it.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It's not even important.
True.
Because we just waiting for the music. This album, it's funny, right? You've been waiting on the music. If you were sitting on some of this, it's almost like, why did you drop Imaginary Player?
That was my question.
If you've been sitting on some of this heat, why have you been quiet?
Yeah, I would have went with what's the
There's
shit?
mad songs on here.
There's a couple that like Time Trophies would have been a dope single. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of shit that I probably would have picked as singles, but whatever.
I swear to God, I hope my kids have your whole face.
See, now that's what you're not about to do. That's what's not about to happen.
Wow.
You're not gonna have a baby with me last year and then got a new baby coming and talk about how beautiful your new baby daddy is and how you wish the baby had his whole face. Like, my whole face ain't good enough. Do y'all hear this woman?
She earned that.
If there's one person that should not rush to listen to this project, friend of the show, it's Offset.
Yeah.
And that's why it sucks to be a guy.
Big Freeze.
Because Offset, Big Freeze in the building.
I'm here.
Offset came up here with all that too cool for school, mature, manly, the right thing to do shit,
and dropped an amazing project.
Really great project. But he was like, I'm not getting into all of that. I'll address it once, but my kids got to grow up. see that on the internet. I'm not with that. I'm a man. He got it in all that. Hey, guess what, buddy?
He walked it back too,
Hey,
though.
guess who don't subscribe to that? Your ex-wife or wife. I don't know what the situation is. You knew she was gonna give us the tea.
He walked it back. He walked it back. Very next interview after hours, he was like, yo, I'm still hurt. I try to act like I'm not. He walked all that cool shit he said up here.
You're not gonna be
He
on.
was up here on some vulnerable shit. He wasn't being
Man, ain't
macho.
vulnerable enough after you hear this album. He on there talking about I'm out because you ain't cooked for me. No, nigga, she's telling you. Hey, she's letting us know what happened
in detail.
Yeah, she aired him out. She
Chronologically.
Yeah.
She got her shit off.
And you on there talking about she on it? No, she on there talking about I want to go to the bathroom with my new nigga and hold his dick up to pee.
Yes.
No, you can't do that.
Exactly. That's what
That's why none of my exes can rap. I don't know if any of y'all exes can rap.
No.
This would be unacceptable. I mean,
at all.
Sin is doing some Spanish music shit, but I don't understand that shit.
Well, hold up.
We don't get that. But nigga baddie.
On the net, kick your friend while she
Down
down
ass
ass
bitch.
bitch.
That's hard.
was
That's
crazy.
hard. That's hard. But I don't
That
like
was
that.
so
I still
crazy.
feel like Carisha started with JT. Carisha got with fucking her rich nigga and started acting different to JT. I ain't gonna let you just rewrite history, but this is hard.
But she got a point. Still, you ain't say nothing at that point. You said it, kicking her while she down. That's all she's saying.
But you was up first.
Right.
Cool, but
Nah.
she shot.
No.
You waited until she was down to shoot back. That's all she's saying.
No. You was up first. You was up first doing the shooting.
I'ma shoot when you up there.
And then you just so happened to fall off.
And I was ready.
And I'm ready to go.
I was waiting for the fall off.
I
Now
think
I'm
a
gonna
lot of the
shoot.
internet remembers it backwards, though.
What'd you say?
I think a lot of the internet has it backwards, so this gonna go. Like, I think
Yeah. This is. It don't even matter what the truth is.
Right.
That line is gonna go.
Brenda's baby ass bitch.
That line sent me. But Brenda. I'm about to pull the car over. Oh, Brenda. How to be?
Saying that, or that's like a thing. You know what I mean?
Talking about
Who
you.
knows if she's just saying that, or is that a thing? Like in Miami,
It don't
people say-
matter.
No, it does matter. If it's known like your mother
saying,
didn't
like,
raise you or your mom didn't help
if
with
it's
you, and you
factual,
say
then
that,
it's
that'll
rough.
make a motherfucker come see you. That's crazy.
My memory is bad, but I think that comes from somewhere.
All I know is Carisha mom did time. I don't know nothing about JT mom, but that's strange too, because even though Carisha mom did time, when she came home, she was with them. You never really like hear about the other one mom, so I don't know.
Yo, it don't matter if
At
her
all.
mom was the best mom
That's
in the
what I'm
world.
saying.
Brenda had a
actually.
Saying
baby,
this,
nigga.
it don't
That
matter.
matters.
Trash
I think
can.
it make
Because if it's accurate, it hits way harder.
Way harder. I don't know. That's just what's
It's a dope line regardless, but
If it's true,
If it's
it's
true, then
fucking
it's
like
Truth
fighting
don't matter when
words.
lines is dope.
I agree with you. But if it is true, then it's
Crazy.
It's a body shot.
I almost
It's
feel
a
like
headshot.
JT came up here and talked about whatever that is that we trying to figure out is real or not. I think she did that right up here.
Damn.
This,
Yo.
I
Yeah,
think
she said
there
she-
may be something to that.
No.
I don't want to be a messy bitch, so I ain't getting into it. But the line itself,
Hard.
whoever is writing these lines,
Party wrote a lot of it. I'm not sure about. Let me get the credits is right here. I'm gonna look that hard.
he is smoking
He's
this
on.
shit.
He's on here. Yeah, Torre.
Yeah,
I think
he's
wrote some
great.
as well. Shout to Torre.
Your mother didn't want you. Brenda got a baby ass bitch. See, you can't play with these Bronx bitches, yo.
Yeah.
At all.
It get
Or
worse
party.
playing.
But I don't stick no dildos in his ass, bitch.
Like, what?
My man cheat, but I don't stick no dildos in his ass.
And it's not true.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cardi has been home for years coming up with rebuttals for you bitches that say your nigga been cheating on you.
Yeah.
Your nigga been cheating. Your nigga be in my DMs. Your nigga called me. Your nigga was on me. Cardi has been home just coming up with fly shit to say back to the bitches that say that.
I heard
How do you say
everything
this?
y'all said, and I'm on y'all ass.
Yep.
Literally.
My nigga-
That's what you said to Bia, right? Like, look,
She tweets,
I'll go
they've
through my
said
time.
it.
been pulling all the
She
tweet
said
up.
it.
I'm on y'all ass on my album. Get my lick back.
She fucked JT up.
My nigga cheat,
But
but
it-
I don't put no dildo
Yo.
in his ass, bitch.
And
That's the part of the
and
fight.
we
You be
just
like,
gonna
get
dro-
off her, get
we
off her,
gonna drop
get
the
off
beat
her.
out
Right.
right
It's
there.
too much.
Yeah,
You gotta hit it.
Yeah,
Gotta hit it.
Yeah, yo.
Gotta hit.
Drop the beat.
Never gave looks and started getting dressed out.
Oh, she bugging.
Said that bitch
You
only
just
fashion
started.
house.
Yo, you just started getting dressed, bitch.
Yes.
Yo, and I'm a friend. JT is a friend of the show.
For sure.
I love
No,
JT.
for sure. We love JT.
We're friends. All the people that
I
she's dissing
support
on this
Bia
album.
too.
we're like, yeah, and Nicki, obviously.
And Nikki.
Nah,
Everybody.
Bia corny. Yeah, Bia is corny.
like
She
Bia.
said Bia breath stink. It looked like it stink. My bad. Don't do that. Come on.
Yo, we dropped the beat on you.
Drop the beat out.
Yeah, Bia's corny.
I like Bia.
Me too.
Wait, do you think she can rap?
I thought so, but that diss like just threw me off with her because I was like expecting something.
That diss was terrible.
It was so bad. Like,
It was
can she
terrible.
rap? Like this is the moment.
But she can rap. Maybe dissing just ain't her thing. Some people, that they step out of their lane and fuck it up.
I told y'all niggas when she did that she needed to leave that tree alone because it'll fall down.
Yes.
And y'all was like, I don't know. She
can rap.
And I think it affected her negatively too. I think people clown her. Motherfuckers just laughed at her from the jump. Like,
it's not about it. She could rap and she could do a diss record. I didn't hate it either. But Cardi is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
if she back to putting music out and her writers, what they come up with,
Cardi's also different.
The beats that they find, how she gonna deliver it, what she's saying with her star power hurts an up and coming act.
Yeah.
Whether your rapping is not enough. She should not be talking to Bia like that. That's craziness.
Yeah. We'll get to that record in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's my favorite one.
Let's
That's
do
my
it.
favorite
Let's do it.
one.
Let's do it.
The diss records. Yeah.
Oh, out of the diss record.
Yeah, the diss record. Yeah.
Pretty and petty. Oh my.
Pretty.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Great title.
And when that first came on,
great
I
title.
was
I was tempted to go right to that one, but I listened to the album.
hated this beat as soon as it dropped. I was like, oh God. No.
That's the
Then I
thing.
started listening to it. I was like, oh shit.
That's the
All
thing.
right there.
I was good right
You
there.
started the song with that. And can't nobody name
Nigga,
him.
I was in the car. I was like,
She got a point.
I'm a Bia fan, and
I don't know him.
We're done.
She could have dropped that number.
right. You said 3 and I'd have been dead.
She shot high with 5.
We're goners.
Yo, something is wrong with y'all.
It's the truth.
Oh my God, where the fuck is this song? All right, Bia didn't deserve this, man.
Mitch, you got a whole second verse.
Be careful.
Bia didn't deserve it.
She really
Maybe-
deserved
why
it. She
not?
talked about
I
her
don't know if she
fucking
did.
daughter.
She
She
did.
talked about her daughter.
Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah. All bets is off. We
Yeah.
talking
Fuck
the
that.
kids.
But you dissed already.
So?
Once you mention the kids, all bets
Hey,
is
yo,
off.
let me
She's
tell
not
you.
the
Well, I
shit.
don't
She
think
know why you fucking
Bia should have said nothing about it.
Hey, yo, look.
All right, so now whatever.
Bia, just
Say you're bad.
apologize, send flowers, send some chocolates,
Gifts to
write a letter.
gift certificates
Drop
for
a
the
gospel
kids.
Gift certificates always work.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. She
Do
needs-
gospel.
Oh, damn. You wanna-
Leave.
leave hip-hop.
No, just one song with a little Jesus in it. You know what I mean? It's Christmas coming up. You know what I mean? That type vibe.
Yo, what?
I'm dead serious. Get God on them.
Why you always at Diddy house?
Oh boy. I heard they combed that little kitty out.
Yo,
Niggas should leave this girl alone.
yo, just leave her the fuck alone.
Leave her alone.
All right, let me address the elephant in the room. As y'all can tell, Melissa Ford was not on this episode. We have Call Me White Girl. I think she's going to be a great fit. She seems like the type of girl who can kind of be a guy's girl, blend in with the dudes, but also speak on, feminine and female topics without making the room feel awkward. Hell, Mark Lamont Hill is going to do that enough anyway, okay? So when you got Mark and another female in the room, you don't need a female who's going to get so emotional about certain things. That doesn't mean that every, episode with Melissa Ford was bad. I just think Call Me White Girl is a good fit for this group. Also, there's going to be an adjustment, but Joe, I like this going forward, okay? And we'll see what's going on with Melissa in the future. Will she come back? I don't know. But I saw a lot of chatter online already about Call Me White Girl coming on the show. And it was a pleasant surprise when I heard her on the show today, all right? I had to address that first. Okay. Now, first off, I needed this pod because, look, I cover a lot of the female rap beef, but y'all know I'm not in it like that. I usually only cover it when, it's something big happening and basically everything is laid out and I give it to y'all. I didn't catch every little diss in my first playthrough, so I needed this. But that's another reason why I think this album is so good, because a lot of people aren't going to know the tea. And they're still going to enjoy this music. Because some of the times when she's talking her shit, if you a girl, you can just feel like that about the bitch who your coworker. or the girl who, be acting funny on social media. You don't really have to know all of that. And if you a little Karen white lady, you can feel the same way. You might not like little Stacy who you see at the grocery store every day. So now you getting up in your little a Land Rover playing the Cardi B. And that's why I think my review is so important, because I'm just coming into it like a music fan. And as a music fan, I went away saying this is a good album. And now when I hear all of the extra stuff like, oh, she was whacking Bia, she was whacking JT. They even said she was whacking Nicki Minaj in the first song. As a matter of fact, remember I told y'all, I said, look, when I heard Dead, I just got off of Twitter. I saw all of that stuff about, the singer and the girl in the trunk. So I was like, damn, this song making me feel a little uncomfortable. But now Dead has grown on me. Especially when you listen, like sometimes you got to hear stuff on the right setting and surrounding. I was listening on my Bose headphones, my earbuds, but when I heard it again on my on these headphones, these are the studio headphones, I like the song way more. Now, does that mean some of the other beginning tracks grew on me? No, I just particularly will say I changed my mind about the intro. But after that, pretty much everything else, I'm still like, all right, I like the songs I like, which was basically Pick It Up, Salute, Safe, Man of Your Word, What's Going On with Lizzo. Now look, I like that Lizzo song, but that might be one I bump off the playlist. I do think it's a good song, but it might not be my vibe every day. You know what I mean? Shower Tears, I like that. Pretty and Petty, Better Than You, On My Back, and Nice Guy and Killing You Hoes. That's my playlist from this album. And I'm still sticking with that. And I appreciate Joe saying, hey, I was wrong. I was wrong. I think a lot of people did not expect for this album to be as good as it is. And I don't want to get too messy, but all the people who I thought were going to hate this album, they hate it, because it's certain people in media, they can't be objective. That's why this game is so fucked up, bro. It's some people that just come in here and they like, I want to get all the fans who don't like Cardi, and that's how I'm going to make my money. I think that's corny. And that's one thing I do respect about Joe. I don't think he's taking a side either. I don't think he got an issue with Bia or JT. He's had JT on the show. That don't mean he can't talk about the album. And if artists get mad at you for that, that's another thing. Some of these people, they want to protect these little fake ass relationships. That's why I'm so big on that on this channel. These people do not fuck with y'all, bro. They don't. They don't. They don't. That's why you see so many people in media talking about an artist promised me that, and now you beefing with the artist because you really thought that person was going to do something for you. They just want you to talk positively about them. It was a good album. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the album. And check out my review. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Y'all see, I'm upset, bro.